You all right? I'm just. It's 22:11, and I'm just editing this video of the vlog that I've shot today. So I wanted to record this prologue to sort of explain how I feel about it, because it's left a weird feeling inside as I'm looking back at the footage. It's a very beautiful place. You know, I wish I were better with words and I'd come up with some fantastic sentence that would explain it. But the best way for me to explain is to say, it's a beautiful place around the edges. So it's like framed by this rugged coastline, stunning. And then the Lake District Fells, absolutely beautiful. And it's got a load of history, and the people are some of the friendliest people you could ever meet, and the community spirit is amazing. But yet when you go online and you read about it, you see people's opinions. They like slating it. Oh, it's a dump. It's so rough. Well, not rough, but just saying what a dump it is. And when you walk around and you see that all these shops are closed and boarded up, and you see it feels like it's fading away. But I don't want to be negative about it, because I quite liked it, if I'm honest. I'd probably live there, but it is really out of way. It's right out in sticks. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to make of it. In fact, I'll probably call this video, I don't know what to make of this town. I just wanted to tell you that, because, as I said, it's beautiful, but it's bleak. Watch video and tell me what you think. And yeah, I'd be interested to hear your opinions on it. And if you're a local, definitely want to hear how you feel about living in this place.
Not much writing love songs. Hell, I never even tried. With 1,000 things gone wrong, here's one thing that is right. I run back to you, and you come back to me again.
Where am I? So the place I'm going to explore today is called Mallom on the Cumbrian coast. We're on that little peninsula near Barrow-in-Furness, and there's like a, what's it called? Oh, I don't bloody know. It's not what I expected, this. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to just go for a wander around, but it's bitterly cold. My van's just there, and we're on Haverig Beach. It's actually very nice here. It's bitterly cold. I'm going to keep saying that today, how cold it is. I'm in a little bit of shelter here, but there's still a breeze. Now, I think you can. The thing I want to show you is that way, and this is as close as I can get with van. So I'm going to head up and walk round, and we'll see what we can see. Someone's left a pool bag there for us, look. It's nice of them, isn't it? Oh. And we've got a motorhome park there. That hill, technically a hill I think, is Black Coombe. And then off in the distance, you can't see them now, all right, over there, there's some snow-capped mountains. Let's have a look here. Right, yeah, so we are here. Well, I am here.
and I'm going to go round here. I might go all the way around actually, but this area is very interesting. It's now a nature reserve, so we might see some of these, but we'll talk about it as we walk around. That'll certainly get rid of the cobwebs, won't it? Whew. I'd like a caravan here, it'd be ace. This is lovely. It could be, you know, with the huts, it could be like Austria or somewhere, couldn't it? The Swiss Alps. You don't want to go off that ramp, do you? You'll impale yourself. Hey, are you from round here? Oh God, it's a bit windy, isn't it?
We're from Wath.
Wath?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I
We saw a camper there, we were phoning you. I said, it's James there, isn't it?
Bloody hell, can't get away from
Messing
people
about,
from Wath.
messing about, and it isn't.
Do you know about, is this the wall that they built?
Yeah.
This bit?
Yeah.
That was funny. I need to start this whole video again because I just stopped. I'll tell you what's happened. I just stopped somebody to ask for information and I knew them. Well, they knew me. They were from Wath, Debbie and Andrew, so it was nice to meet you there. It's weird that subscribers, hey, bloody hell, you come all this way. Anyway, let's start again. So, I'm on the southwest coast of Cumbria. Over there is the town, do you like my gloves by the way? Over there is the town of Mallom, which I read a little bit about and I thought, I need to make a video about this. I love Cumbria, I love this coast. Can you see over there, Lake District? Lake District there, some snow-capped mountains right off, you'll not see them on this camera. That big hill is called Black Combe, and that's like a big, huge, sulking, whatever, hill. We've got abandoned boats there. It is very bleak, it is very, very windy. The reason I've come here is because most of you all have not heard of this place, Mallom, and this is now a nature reserve, but this used to be, at one point, in I think the 1850s or whatever, Victorian times, it was one of the busiest mines in the world because they discovered a deposit, they discovered iron ore here, but there's a type of iron ore which is really, really, it's like the bestest, it's the bestest iron ore you can get. Now I wish I could remember what it's called, it begins with a H. I was going to call it hermaphrodite, but that's, I don't know, hematite, is it hematite iron ore? Anyway, so this, I'll put it on screen. This iron ore, what they discovered here, is really sort of valuable and it's great, it's the best type of iron ore for making steel. So it's responsible, this little area is partly responsible for the building of the British Empire. It built bridges and ships and all sorts of metal stuff. It was so important that they built this wall to protect it from the rough seas. They built this wall, it's a man-made wall, and it cost, let me remember, £600,000 it cost in 1905. That's the equivalent to around about 63, 64 million pounds today. So that's how valuable this little area was. When they made this discovery, the town of Mallom, which was just a mill town, a mill village, because Mallom is Old English for mill, there was hardly a population at all there. All these people moved in to work in this mine. And yeah, it sort of really, they had to build a new church, they had to build a town centre basically, schools, all sorts. So what I'm going to do is walk around, there's a lighthouse just down here. I fetched my drone, but that's never going to happen in this wind. Thing is, if you're thinking of getting a drone, just bear in mind that you can hardly ever use it unless you get a big massive industrial one. So I'm going to walk on this wall here. Morning. Morning. I'm going to see how far round I can get, and I need exercise. I'm back on diet now. I put all that weight back on. Well, I've not put it all back on, I've put most of it back on, so back on diet. You don't need to know that, do you? But I need to get some walking in. How beautiful is it? I just want to get some nice footage of a bleak coastal town that's sort of become forgotten. And I'll be honest with you, I'd never heard of it. And nobody I spoke to had heard of it. But it was like the centre of the British Empire, sort of. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit there, probably. But do you know what I mean? It was so important back in Victorian period. Anyway, I'm not good at walking and talking at the same time. I get out of breath. Look at sea here.
Well, it was all iron ore mining around this area from the kind of mid to late 1800s onwards, and it was at its peak in the early 1900s. Yeah.
So this was the mine, was it?
The mines there were several shafts. There was one there at the end here. There was two over the other side, and one there. So there was about 4 or 5 shafts altogether over the years. That was the original lighthouse before they built this.
Right.
This was constructed from between 1900 and 1905 when that one collapsed.
Oh, so that was the first wall there.
This one done in about 1890.
I was just chatting to a gentleman there and he gave me lots of information. I don't know if I picked any of it up on the mic because it's so windy. But yeah, Scarfell Pike's off in the distance with the snow on the top. That's what me and Helen did probably 2 years ago now. We made a video about it. It's a good video, that. Before Helen's hip started playing up and she dragged me up all these places. We need to get that sorted because we need to do lots more hiking, I'll tell you. That's probably why I've put weight on. I'm blaming Helen's hip. That's why I've put weight back on. Can't go hiking now. There's no stopping me, I guess. I can't go hiking without Helen. How would I? Oh, I'd get lost. What do we think these are for? Does anybody know? Is it something to do with pulling stuff? Right, I think that's the original lighthouse over there. We'll get to that. We have a little bit of lull in the wind, and I've come quite a way away from nature reserve, and I'm thinking of sending drone up just to give you an idea of the scale of the mine area. It might be a bit risky, but what do you reckon? Shall we do it? Yeah, I think I'll give it a go. Send it up from here, have a quick look. I got a little bit of footage, but I wouldn't dare go too high. I kept getting loads of warnings and I could see it moving all over. So I panicked, especially when I'm over water. I mean, it's quite a good drone, that one, but I've got all my licenses and I've done a course and everything, but I think you get a bit of anxiety. So yeah, got a little bit of footage for you. Anyway, I'm walking on this nondescript path up into Mallom, and we'll have a look in the town and we'll see if we can learn anything. Have a look, see what's going on, maybe find a cafe. I could do with some breakfast, toasted tea cake I think, and a nice coffee. I got a new bubble hat, by the way. I hope I don't look a complete plonker. The other one I did look an idiot in that. I always look an idiot in a bubble hat. But it's about keeping ears warm, isn't it? The problem with the other one I had, I don't know why I'm telling you this, the problem I had with that one is I couldn't hear myself. It was that thick at the sides. I had to keep doing that, lifting it up. So this one's a bit better, but it's like that, whatever it is, insulated stuff. And I got some snazzy gloves. They don't match. I'm not bothered. They were at sale. I just got the cheapest ones I could get. Whoa. How far is it up into this town? Just think of calories I'm burning. It might be a completely nondescript town with absolutely nothing of any interest. I'm sure we'll find something. I think it's got a train station. And when I look for places to go, I sort of work down the coast. I go in Google Maps and I work down the coast. And I was working down from Whitehaven, because I did obviously Maryport and Whitehaven. And there's like Sellafield. And there's a few train stations along the coast. And I bet that'd make an interesting train ride, all these little stops in the middle of nowhere with some lovely scenery. So before the iron ore was discovered in the 1850s, the population of Mallom was around about 900 people. Like I said, it was a very rural, small town. But then with the mining, obviously lots of money came and lots of jobs. So that population grew to over 10,000 people in a really short period. Eventually, when all the heavy industry had gone, in about the 1960s, it declined somewhat. It's town up that way?
Yeah, turn left at the end of this road.
Yeah.
You'll get into the...
Are you from Mallom?
Oh,
You can tell, I'm making a film about it.
right.
Where should I go? What's the best place to visit, do you think?
There's quite a few, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been down there, haven't you?
I have, I've been down to Old Mine and everything.
Yeah. Like, it's just the town centre.
Yeah.
On the left, and then you've got the shopping street in Mallom.
Right,
Wellington Street.
yeah.
Used to be 100, well, a lot of shops there, but it's going a bit.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you've got that. You've got the St George's Church on your left.
Yeah.
As you'll see when you get there.
And how's life in Mallom? Because it's quite remote, isn't it?
Yeah. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
good community.
Yeah, it's a great community.
Oh, fantastic.
Like, so I've been a postman 33 years and well, coming up 34.
Yeah.
And I think I know everybody.
You will do,
Like
postman.
a big family, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah, it's great. I've lived here all my life.
Have you?
And I loved it.
Yeah. I like the look of it so far. I've not been in town yet, but I'm going to go and have a look round.
Building there, this CGC,
All right, yeah.
used to be the stocking factory, LBO. First ever job.
What, really? And what do they do now?
It's we do books, exams, and everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, it's
Oh, just one other question. What's best pub in town?
the best pub. The Bear on the Square. It's where you're going now.
All right.
You'll get a meal in there as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll say you've sent me.
Yeah, well, I do that. Yeah. Sometimes I go in there, but yeah, you'll get a good meal in there.
Yeah.
And then the other side, what they call the workies. That used to be all used to be a working men's club,
Yeah.
and then that finished, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's quite a lot, you know, for a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
That's great.
You know, I wouldn't move anywhere else.
Lovely. What's your name?
John.
John. Nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate that, mate.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, John.
All right, mate.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye. That was John, obviously. And it was nice to meet him. He's told me about Bear on the Square. That's an unusual name for a pub, isn't it? When I looked on map coming in, I saw a sign Bear on the Square and I thought, I wonder what that is. Well, it's a pub. And I'll get a meal in there maybe. We'll go and have a look. So look at all these houses. These will have been all the workers' houses, turn of the century. What do you reckon they date to? Oh, it's hard to say, isn't it? I don't know with stuff like that. I mean, that could even be like 1890s maybe, I don't know. Oh, it says there on that. So, 1889 Myrtle Cottage, that says. Yeah, so they'll build workers' houses. These are all 60s. We know them. yeah, you find a lot of places like this, they're quite a tight-knit community. Everybody's got one another's back. That's brilliant, I love that. You know, just leave door open, look on car. I wonder if they know that that's open. I was just saying he's left door open, you think he knows? They've left door... Oh, she's coming out. Alright, cheers mate. What do you reckon this is? Looks like a scout hut or something. Oh look, we've got... So yeah, there'll be lots of houses like this from turn of the century. Is this like a community hall or something? It's Mallom History Group. Mallom Pensioners Association. Don't say what the building's called though. It'll be some community hub that. Little school there. Yeah, it'll be community, all that. They've got Slimming World going on. Maybe I should go there. I've just seen I was just thinking then there's a sign for the Mallom Rugby Club. In Mallom Rugby Club, weren't they the first amateur rugby club in the world or the country? Have I dreamt that? Which begs the question, if they were the first, who did they play? Did they just play each other? There must have been 2 rugby clubs. Or maybe they just practiced. Maybe they just invented it and they were just practicing, and then they were like to next village and they said, you need to get a rugby club going. And they went, all right then, we'll take you on. And that's how it started. We've got a lovely play park here. Actually, I mean, my daughter's not into that stuff as much now. She's 8 going on 18 now. She'd rather go to Meadow Hall. But when she used to like places like that, that would have been right up on the scores, that. That's a good park. But I guess in places like this, they don't get vandalised as much, do they? Look at this, toilets. Not vandalised. In fact, I'm going to go in and wee for a wee. Toilet review. They were nice clean toilets. Not vandalised. We've got a park, not vandalised. What's that up there? Looks like a bowling green. I don't know how we'll get to that. We're coming into town. It'll be interesting to see the sort of condition of the town. What's that then? Vapor bar. What, do you just sit in there vaping? Or is it just a vape shop or a coffee shop? And well, it's a coffee shop, but it looks alright. But you can buy your vapes. I don't want to go in that one just yet. What we've got here? Look at that's a lovely building. The post office. The clock tower. I bet there's a coffee shop in the clock tower. Let's go and have a look. It's pretty much like, oh look, the Bear on the Square. Paninis, tea and coffee, Sunday lunches. Are we going to go in there? Let me just have a look over here at this sculpture. What does it say? This statue of the Hodborough miner was chosen by the people of Mallom and Haverig to represent something that I can't read. So there you go. There's the Mallom miner in front of the clock tower. Gosh, if that's right, it's 12:20 already. We've got a charity shop. We've got a stage door. Let's have a look at that. So there might be a theatre. I'm interested to know if that really was a court. So yeah, what's on at the Beggars? The story of a swing. I could live here. I like it. I don't know if it's got a supermarket or bigger shops which you'd need, but we'll have a look. I'm going to go in here first. Reactivating heritage buildings. Oh, we've got that Jesus bloke there. It's not your birthday anymore, mate. That looks an absolute eyesore, doesn't it? Right, we're going in. Mallom workies, look. They've got Tetleys in there. I might go in that. More shops down there. Not only do they do food in here, it says Real Ale Pub. Hey up, mate.
I can't believe you've come to Mallom.
I'm here.
Of all the places in the world
right.
to come, how are you doing?
I'm not bad. Are you from Mallom?
No, I live near Barrow in Furness, but
Right.
I'm doing the bus route up here.
Happy days.
Been up to Whitehaven. I saw your video about Whitehaven.
Yeah.
You know, we've just started doing this route. It's been paid for by the Cumbria County Council.
Right.
We go around all the little villages between Barrow and Whitehaven and back.
That's brilliant.
Don't see any passengers, but
No, well, you get a bar,
about,
don't you?
Yeah.
Right, we're going in the Bear on the Square. See if we can get food.
Caroline, is a hot chocolate full through?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, yeah, we've got to do this and then.
I like it in here. It's got a very good, friendly community vibe. And apparently it's Fish and Chip Friday. Cheers. Is he still? You're still there? Have you? It was nice in there. I've just had a panini.
Yeah, I've just we do a circuit. There's a little place called Havrig. Just go around Mallom today and then back.
Yeah.
Do that a few times, then heading back to Barrow.
Might see you in Barrow tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah, so Walney Island.
Yeah.
There's a pub over there called the Crown at North Scale.
Yeah.
Really nice food.
Right.
And they've got a car park there as well, but I don't know if they'll let you park your camper. But there's loads of places over there to park.
I'll find somewhere, yeah. There's like a website I can go on and it gives you all places where you can have a look.
Yeah.
So I'm going to head down here now and have a mooch around.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you, mate.
I'm just telling the customers. I'm not a famous fella.
I don't think so. See you later, mate.
See ya.
Bye. So that was the Bear on the Square. And we talk about community, it was very much a community vibe in there. Everybody knew each other. I felt a bit weird filming, if I'm honest, because everyone was sat round like a circle. It was like a meeting. Right, what we got here? We're going to have a look around. It's very, very quiet. The hardware store. Everything's shut. I wonder if it's like shop shut on a Friday. Hello. What we've got down here? Lapstone Road. All right, I was thinking there'd be loads of shops that way. There's a few down there.
It's changed a
Has it?
lot over the years.
Yeah, it's got some history, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was born in Mallom.
Was you?
Left school, went in the RAF.
Yeah.
And then my wife got fed up with the RAF life.
Right.
She wanted to come back home, so we came back home to Mallom.
Oh, lovely.
And I got a job at Sellafield.
That's just up road, isn't it, that?
25 miles.
Yeah.
So from there, the
Yeah.
rest of my working life, I was up there.
Can you get a train from Mallom to Sellafield? Because there's a station, isn't there, outside?
There is, you can. I don't know how the trains are running today. I'm not sure.
What station?
The station,
Yeah.
see there?
Yeah.
Right behind it.
I'll go and have a look there in a bit and maybe see if I can go up to Sellafield for...
The best way to get to it is turn left, go over the bridge, start to go over the bridge, look on your right and you can see the station on your right hand side.
And the shops are down this way. What's left of them?
What's left.
Thanks anyway, mate.
All right,
nice to meet you. You too, bye. So I've done quite a bit of Cumbria recently. You know, is this controversial? Is it controversial to say that the Cumbrian people are the friendliest people? They really seem to be. I mean, it's Yorkshire folk, isn't they? It's just northerners. Look at it down here. Oh, it's really sad. It's very quiet. But look at that. That's different, isn't it? We've got another charity shop there. We've got Jesus Christ, Son of God, Son of Man. Not sure what they're selling in there. Dreams and aspirations. What street's this? This is Wellington Street, so this is the main street, I think. So if you're from around here, where's the main sort of town that you go into for your shopping? You know, for your big shop? Is it Keswick? Might be wrong, I don't know. Or do you go into Barrow? What's Barrow like? I've never been there. We'll find out tomorrow. That'll probably be next vlog. So what we got here? Bit of haberdashery. Again, that's shut. Community shop, shut. It's the 2nd of January, so, and it's a Friday. So I think what's happened is people are like, right, we'll start back proper on Monday. It's like when I'm going to start my diet proper next Monday. So that's why it's so dead, really. Oh, look at this place here. McFalty Towers. That looks good there. Little coffee shop. Fish and chips. Oh look, we've got a Boots though. We've got a Boots. And another coffee shop there, a little coffee shop. Let's cross over so we can take the Boots in all its glory. There you go, you see. It's seen better days around here, hasn't it? It's such a shame. You see, all these houses, they will have gone up in a right short period at the turn of the century for all these workers in the mine. What we got here? I'm at a crossroads. But look at that, off in the distance. Can you see the mountains? Have you seen that film, 28 Days Later? It's a bit like that. There's nobody around. We're going to head to the station, see if there's any trains. I doubt there'll be any trains. If there is, we might hop on one. We'll go up to Sellafield. Not that I'll be able to see much there. You can't walk around Sellafield filming, can you? I don't know. Is there a library? There's an estate agent's back there. I've just been looking at window, and the terraced houses, well, they're all terraced houses really around here. They're anything from, start at around about 60,000 and go all the way up to about 100,000, depending on what sort of condition they're in. That's quite cheap, isn't it, you know, compared to the rest of the country. There's one to let there, there's one for sale there. What have we got up here? Oh, and there's a church. There's two churches. Is that the modern one? Here we are. This is Mallom train station. Let's go and see what's happening. There we have Mallom Heritage and Arts Museum, ticket office, gift shop. It's not open. Little restaurant, what? No ticket office there. So that church up there is the one that they built in the 1890s for when the mines opened, but there is one that dates back to the 12th century. So I think that's further in the village. I think the old churches are a right long way in that way, so I'm going in this direction. I'm probably better getting in the van and driving to it. Look it up on the internet when I get in the warmth. There's a famous poet from Mallom. What were he called? Norman Nicholson, is it? And he was very highly regarded. I think he's sort of, some people think he was in the same league of like Wordsworth. Weren't Wordsworth from Lake District? Or he did a lot of his poems about Lake District, didn't he? Was it Wordsworth? I don't know. I don't know really a lot about poetry. I'm more a rapper. Anyway, we're heading back towards Fan. There's not much else to see. Look at that road there. I'd have loved that when I was about 5 in my little go-car. We never had out like that. We just had sticks. They've got all gadgets now, kids, haven't they? Right, we're back here at the whatever it is, community hall. We're going back down to the nature reserve. Oh, I'm knackered. Oh, look at this garden, it's right nice. Look at that. That's lovely. Yeah, we're down here. I love a good garden ornament. They're doing it here as well, look. They're not quite at the level of the neighbours, but they're getting there. They're like the silver look. Oh, there's some gnomes. Can you see the gnomes? You see, you don't really see gnomes anymore, do you? I love a good gnome. Well, I've certainly got my miles in today. I'm just a little bit concerned that it might not be a very good vlog, this, but that's just the nature, isn't it? I want to come to all these places. I go to big cities, I like to go to remote places, Europe, just everywhere. I just like to look at different places. And sometimes you go to places and there's not much going on. which there ain't really much going on. It's got a fascinating history down this end, but in the town there's nothing really going on, probably because it's the lull just after the new year, but there's not really much content you can get there. But it don't matter, it's nice to have a look round into it. And I think a lot of people might be sort of dismissive of Mallom and call it out, but the thing is, a town it's more than just buildings and stuff. It's about the people. It's really the people, and the people I've spoken to today have been really friendly. There's definitely a very strong sense of community. That pub I went in, the Bear on the Square, or the Bear in the Square, pub, sort of cafe, restaurant, whatever it was, that were really nice, and it was lovely to sit in there and everybody knew each other. Every time somebody walked in, it was like, hey up Derek, all right Mary. Do you know what I mean? Everybody were on first name terms. That was lovely, that.
And it's literally like a couple of 100 metres up the road. It's on your left hand side in the forest.
Fantastic. I'm going to get there now before it gets too dark. Thanks a lot, Phil. Nice to meet you, mate. Yeah. Cheers. We're nearly back at the van and we've got all these caravans here. I think it's a cracking place for a caravan. But look here, motorhomes as well. Happy days. I might come here and bring Helen. Hiya. So as I was walking down, I got chatting to a guy called Phil, lovely guy. You know, when people see you filming, they're like, what are you doing? Very curious. And I told him, and he says, have you been here? Have you been there? Have you been to Dudden Smelting Works, I think he said it was. So we're talking about the iron ore, and it was all smelted just up the coast. So I want to see if I can try and find that. I don't know if that's what he said it was called, Dudden, I think. Look at this here. It's a good spot, this, for a caravan. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? The tide's out now. My van's just down there. I think I could stay here now, you know. There's a few vans, but I've got no food. I don't know what to do. Did I tell you somebody nicked one of my wheel trims? Well, I assume they've nicked it. Bloody hell. Good park up here, I think. But I've got to think, what shall we do now? Do we go for the 12th century church? Or do we go to the Dudden Ironworks? I think that's what he said they were called. Dudden? Yeah. Where they smelted the iron. I think we'll go there. I've done lots of churches. Let's go to Ironworks. It's saying it's 15 minutes away, but these roads are really windy and what have you, so see when we get there. Oh. Let me get my glasses. Can't read it. Like most of these signs, you can never read them because they're all knackered, aren't they? Dudden Iron Furnace is one of the most impressive charcoal-fired blast furnaces in Britain. That's all I can really read. I'll put some stuff on screen, I'll look it up. But there you go. So Dudden Furnace was an early iron smelting site operating from the early 18th century besides the Dudden estuary. It was built around 1736 as a charcoal blast furnace, and it smelted local hematite iron ore, including ore from the Mallom area. It closed by the late 19th century, unable to compete with larger coke-fired ironworks like those at Barrow and Mallom. So I heard that, yeah, they used to smelt the iron from Mallom here, but then they got their own furnace. So it was like a bit of a self-contained setup then, weren't it? Up in old Mallom. So there you go. So a little bit of interesting extra content you weren't expecting, isn't it? Right. Head back to the van. think that's about it for this video. Unless I see something else, I'm going to head to the next place where I will find a park up, have some tea. I need to find a supermarket, have some tea, and then decide what I'm going to do in tomorrow's vlog. So that'll be the vlog after this. So yeah, there you go. It's exciting, isn't it? This? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on sat nav, head to my next park up, and do another vlog tomorrow, because I think it's going to be another clear day, another cold, clear day. The next area I'm going to, I've got an idea where I'm going. It's a lot bigger than Mallom. It's had a lot of bad publicity. Maybe you can guess where it is, but I'll see you next one. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, because that helps me out. Purely on a vanity basis. No, it doesn't. It helps me out because it helps push my videos out. Make sure you like and do all them, press all them buttons. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next one. See you there.